Smile and learn.
Dance with me.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Good job. Shall we go faster?
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Awesome. Now, faster.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Well done. Let's see what you have learned. What's this part of the body called? Head. And what are these called? Shoulders. And these? Knees. And these? Toes. And these? Eyes. And these? Ears. And this? Mouth. And this? Nose. Good job. Let's sing one last time.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Hello, friends. Do you like animals? I love them. Today we're going to learn about aquatic animals. I'll dive in to show them to you. It grew dark again. I'll use my underwater flashlight to find them. I can see something over there. Which animal would that be? It's a seal. Seal. Just like the Smile and Learn seal. Seal. There's another silhouette over there. What could it be? It's a dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphins are very intelligent. Dolphin. What's that animal over there? It's a shark. Shark. Sharks are very dangerous animals. Shark. I see something down there. What could it be? It's a turtle. Turtle. Did you know that turtles live many years? Turtle. Whoa, there's a gigantic silhouette over there. I sure know what that is. It's a whale. Whale. Whales are enormous. Whale. There's something tiny over here. It's a clownfish. Clownfish. I love this type of fish. Their colors are so beautiful. Clownfish. And that weird thing over there? What is it? It's an octopus! Octopus! Octopuses have 8 arms. Octopus. There's another tiny silhouette down there. What could it be? It's a crab. Crab. Crabs have claws. Crab. What's that over there? What is it? Wow! It's a seahorse! Seahorse! Seahorses are so cool! Seahorse! I can see another silhouette back there. It's a jellyfish! Jellyfish! Careful with jellyfish, they sting! Jellyfish! I can't see any more aquatic animals. Well, shall we recap them? Seal. Dolphin. Shark. Turtle. Whale. Clownfish. Octopus. Crab. Seahorse. Jellyfish. I think it's time to get going. Help!
How are you, my word lover friends? Today we will continue learning more adjectives. Do you remember what they are? If not, I'll give you a hand. Adjectives are words used to give information about people, animals, places, or things. They usually follow the noun and express a quality about it. For example, in the sentence, the pretty flower, pretty would be the adjective because it tells us what the flower is like. In this video, we're going to learn some adjectives that describe qualities about places. Will you stay and learn with me? The room is tidy. Tidy. Repeat after me. Tidy. But this other room is untidy. Untidy. Repeat after me. Untidy. Tidy. Untidy. This road is wide. Wide. Repeat after me. Wide. And this road is narrow. Narrow. Repeat after me. Narrow. Wide. Narrow. The desert is hot. Hot. Repeat after me. Hot. But the South Pole is cold. Cold. Repeat after me. Cold. Hot. Cold. It's a sunny day at the beach. Sunny. Repeat after me. Sunny. And it's a cloudy day in the mountains. Cloudy. Repeat after me. Cloudy. Sunny. Cloudy. This library is silent. Silent. Repeat after me. Silent. But this factory is noisy. Noisy. Repeat after me. Noisy. Silent. Noisy. We've learned a lot of adjectives about these curious places. Let's review them. Tidy. Untidy. Wide. Narrow. Hot. Cold. Sunny. Cloudy. Silent. Noisy. Nice work! Adjectives are super fun. In this video, we've learned a lot about them with some places. In the next episode, we will learn more, but this time with objects. Don't miss out!
Today in Vocabulary about the home, we will learn about things in the living room. What has happened here? This living room is empty. We've got to fix this. Should we add everything that's missing? Let's take a look at everything we are going to need. The armchair. We sit in the armchair to rest or to read. The sofa. The whole family can sit on the sofa. It's really big. The television. Look, here is the television. We are going to watch a movie. The paintings. We can decorate the walls with these paintings. The end table. We call this small table the end table. The telephone. The telephone is ringing. Who could it be? The lamp. We need the lamp so we can have light in the living room. The curtains. The curtains are beside the window and they help block out light. Perfect! Now we need to put everything in its place. Will you help me? The armchair. Let's place it over here on this side. The sofa. Let's put it here. Great. The television. Let's set it in this spot. Great. The paintings. We will hang the paintings on this wall. Perfect. The end table. Let's put it right here. The telephone. The telephone goes on top of the end table. Great. The lamp. We also need to put the lamp on the end table. Done. The curtains. And the curtains next to the window. Fantastic. That's a wrap. We set up the whole living room. Let's review so that we don't forget anything. The armchair. The sofa. The television, the paintings, the end table, the telephone, the lamp, the curtains. Great!
Hello, friends. This is the third verbs video where we're going to learn lots of action words for things we do often. Are you ready? Let's begin. Cook. The chef is cooking some delicious meals. Cook. Repeat after me. Cook. Cook. Way to go. Study. Clara is studying for her test. Study. Repeat after me. Study. Study. Good work. Dance. Luke is dancing to his favorite song. Dance. Repeat after me. Dance. Dance. Amazing. Look. Gloria is looking at her coat. Look. Repeat after me. Look. Look. Terrific. Talk. Alan is talking to Steve. Talk. Repeat after me. Talk. Talk. You've got your brain in gear today. Draw. Joey is drawing a house. Draw. Repeat after me. Draw. Draw. Well done. Smile. The girl is smiling. Smile. Repeat after me. Smile. Smile. Outstanding. Sing. Bob is singing a song. Sing. Repeat after me. Sing. Sing. Tremendous. We're having a great time learning verbs, right? Let's recap. Cook. Study. Dance. Look. Talk. Draw. Smile. Sing. Great job. We've learned so many verbs today, but there are still some more. Don't miss out on the next videos about verbs. See you soon. Hello, friends. Today we're going to learn jobs and occupations. There are so many of them, so we're going to make 3 videos. This is the first one. Don't miss any detail. Teacher. Teachers teach young children in school. Teacher. Doctor. Doctors look after our health and cure us when we're sick. They work in a hospital. Doctor. Nurse. Nurses look after patients when they're sick in hospitals and in healthcare centers. Nurse. Dentist. Dentists treat gum and mouth sores. Remember to brush your teeth to keep them healthy. Dentist. Actor. Actors play characters in movies, series, or theater plays. Actor. Farmer. Farmers look after animals and grow fruit, vegetables, and cereal. They work on the farm. Farmer. Footballer. Footballers are professional football players, a team sport where they have to kick the ball through the goalposts. Goal! Footballer. Baker. Bakers make and sell bread or other products like cakes and cupcakes. They work at a bakery. Baker. Cook. Cooks make tasty food and meals. They work at a restaurant, a hotel, or even at the school canteen. Cook. Pilot. Pilots fly airplanes to transport passengers and goods. Pilot. Police officer. Police officers help to maintain law and order. They arrest the bad guys and they work at the police station. Police officer. Firefighter. Firefighters put out fires and respond to emergencies. They drive their famous fire truck. They wear a helmet and use a fire hose. Firefighter. Let's see if you remember all of them. Who teaches young children in school? The teacher. Who cures us when we're ill? The doctor. Who looks after us in the hospital? The nurse. Who looks after our teeth? The dentist. Who acts in movies? The actor. Who looks after farm animals? The farmer. Who scores goals? The footballer. Who cooks and bakes bread? The baker. Who makes tasty meals? The cook. Who flies airplanes? The pilot. Who chases the bad guys? The police officer. Who puts out fires? The firefighter. These are some of the many jobs and occupations that exist, but there are lots more. Don't miss the second Jobs and Occupations video.
Hi there! Today we're going to learn the days of the week. There are 7 days in a week. 7! Days of the week are Monday. Monday is the first school day of the week. Monday. Tuesday. Tuesday is the second school day. Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday is the third day of the week. Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday is the fourth day, and it's the middle of the week. Thursday. Friday. Friday is the fifth day of the week. Friday. Saturday. Weekends start on Saturday. Saturday. Sunday. Weekends end on Sunday. Sunday. These are the 7 days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well done! You did a great job! What is your favorite day of the week?
Hey friends, I am Willy Word, the master of words, and today I'm going to teach you fruits. Are you coming along? It's really important to eat fruits and vegetables. They are the main source of nutrients for our body. Therefore, we need to eat 5 pieces of fruit and vegetables every day. Should we begin? Let's go for it. What fruit is this? It's round, it's orange in color, and has a lot of vitamin C to avoid getting sick. Should I tell you? It's an orange! Orange! Say it with me! Orange! Oranges are so delicious! And this? Do you know what fruit it is? It's red in color, but can also be green or yellow. It's an apple! Apple! Say it with me! Apple! I love apples. And this long and yellow fruit? What is it? Do you know? It's a banana! Banana! Say it with me! Banana! Bananas are so good! Whoa! There are so many of these and they're so small! They can be purple or green. Do you know the name of this fruit? They're grapes! Grapes! Say it with me! Grapes! Grapes are so sweet! Whoa! Did you know how big and heavy this fruit is? It's green on the outside and red in the inside. Do you know what it is? It's a watermelon! Watermelon! Say it with me, watermelon! Watermelon is the summer fruit. This fruit is really big too and has a coarse peel. What fruit is this? It's a melon! Melon! Say it with me, melon! Melons look like a rugby ball. This is a tropical fruit. It's brown on the outside and green on the inside. Do you know its name? It's a kiwi! Kiwi! Say it with me, kiwi! Kiwis are so good! And what's the name of the orange fruit with the velvety peel? It's a peach! Peach! Say it with me, peach! I love peaches! This fruit is small and has a dark red color. Do you know what it is? It's a cherry! Cherry! Say it with me! Cherry! Cherries are delicious. Here we have another tropical fruit. Its peel is hard and brown. It's yellow on the inside. What fruit is it? It's a pineapple! Pineapple! Say it with me! Pineapple! I love eating pineapple for dessert. Let's see if you know this one. Normally it's green, but it can also be yellow. What fruit is it? It's a pear! Pear! Say it with me! Pear! Pears are so good! Do you know this fruit that is red and has small green leaves? It's a strawberry! Strawberry! Say it with me! Strawberry! Have you tried strawberries with whipped cream? This is also a tropical fruit. It has a yellowish orange color. It's a hard one. What fruit is it? It's a mango! Mango! Say it with me. Mango! Mangoes are really good. Finally, I want to show you this yellow fruit. It's very acidic. What is it? It's a lemon! Lemon! Say it with me. Lemon! Lemons are a really special fruit that are used in many different recipes. We have learned about a bunch of different fruits. Let's review. Orange, apple, banana, grapes, watermelon, melon, kiwi, peach, cherry, pineapple, pear, strawberries, mango, and lemon.
Hello, friends. Today, we're visiting the kitchen of a great chef to learn many words about this place. Are you ready to discover which utensils and electric appliances we use in the kitchen? Here we go. Fry pan. A fry pan is a kitchen utensil we use to fry foods. Careful not to burn yourself. Fry pan. Pot. A pot is a round container with two handles. We use pots to cook food. Smells good. Pot. Pressure cooker. We use a pressure cooker to cook food quickly, using water steam. Pressure cooker. Blender. A blender is an electric appliance we use to mix and blend foods. My fruit smoothie is ready. Blender. Microwave. A microwave is an electric appliance we use to warm up food quickly. Microwave. Coffee maker. A coffee maker is a kitchen appliance we use to make coffee. Smells great. Coffee maker. Rolling pin. A rolling pin is a cylindrical utensil we use to flatten dough, like pizza dough, for example. Rolling pin. Toaster. A toaster is an electric appliance we use to toast bread. Hurry, pull them out! Toaster. Stove. A stove is an electric appliance that provides heat for cooking different types of food. The cake is ready. Stove. Can you remember all the words we learned today? Let's recap them. Fry pan. Pot. Pressure cooker. Blender. Microwave. Coffee maker. Rolling pin. Toaster. Stove. Thank you, Chef, for letting us visit your kitchen. We had a great time. See you around. Today, we're back in the kitchen of our friend, the Great Chef, where we're going to learn tons of new words about kitchen utensils. Are you ready? Kitchen knife. We use the kitchen knife to cut and slice all types of foods. Careful not to cut yourself. Kitchen knife. Cutting board. It's a flat surface that you chop food on. It can be wooden or plastic. Cutting board. Refrigerator. We put fresh foods in the refrigerator to keep them cool. Refrigerator. Freezer. The temperature in the freezer is very low. This freezes foods and helps to preserve them for a very long time. A freezer is usually part of the refrigerator. Freezer. Platter. A platter is a very large dish we use to put food on. Then we take the platter to the table and serve the food. Platter. Kitchen scale. A kitchen scale is the device we use to weigh foods. I'm going to need 10 ounces of flour for this cake recipe. Kitchen scale. Dishwasher. A dishwasher is an electric appliance we use to wash all kitchen utensils automatically. Dishwasher. Spatula. A spatula is a small palette we use to spread frosting on a cake, for example. Spatula. Peeler. A peeler is a special knife we use to peel fruits and vegetables more easily. Peeler. Can you remember all the words we learned about electric appliances and kitchen utensils? Let's recap them. kitchen knife, cutting board, refrigerator, freezer, platter, kitchen scale, dishwasher, spatula, peeler. Thank you, Chef, for showing us all these kitchen utensils. See you in the next video. Bye-bye, friends.
Hi, Anna. Today's your birthday, right? Happy birthday! How old are you now? Do you know what month it is? It's January, the first month of the year. Do you know how many months there are in a year? There are 12 months. Would you like to learn all of them? How about learning the months of the year as your family and friends' birthday months? Let's begin. The first month of the year is January. January. January is your birth month. Happy birthday once again, Anna. January. The second month of the year is February. February. That's your mom's birthday month. Think about getting her something really nice. February. The month that follows is March. March! It's Grandpa Lewis's birthday month. Grandpa is quite old. March. The next month is April. April. It's your brother David's birthday month. We're going to have his favorite food that day. April. May is the fifth month of the year. May. It's your teacher's birthday month. You'll have to be on your best behavior that day in class. May. June is next. June. It's your dad's birthday month. We're going to have an amazing party. June. The month that follows is July. July. It's the birthday month of your cousin Mary. She always buys us pizza on her birthday. July. Moving on to August. August. That's the birthday month of your twin friends. You'll have to buy 2 presents. August. September is next. September. It's Grandma Rachel's birthday month. I'm sure she'll be baking a huge cake for us. September. The next month is October. October. It's the birthday month of your little brother. He's still a baby. October. The next to last month of the year is November. November. It's Uncle Peter's birthday month. We're going to have a family celebration. November. And the last month of the year is December. December. It's the birthday month of your dog, Tom. Get him a yummy bone. He'll love it. December. These are the 12 months of the year. I'm sure you already knew some of them. Do you want to recap? Repeat after me. January. February. March. April. May. June. July. August. September. October. November. And December. Well done, Anna. Now you know the months of the year.
Hello, friends. Look at this awesome sticker album they gave me. It's a sports sticker album. Can you help me complete it? Let's open this envelope to see what stickers I got. The first one is a tennis sticker. We play tennis with a racket and a ball. Tennis! The next one is a swimming sticker. We practice swimming at the pool, and it's about moving the body to swim through the water. Swimming. And this one is a basketball sticker. In basketball, the winning team is the one that scores more points than the opposing team. To move, you need to bounce the ball. Basketball. This is a soccer sticker. In soccer, the winning team is the one that gets the ball over the opposing team goal line more times. You can kick or head the ball only. Soccer. A cycling sticker. Cyclists need a bicycle. The first one who crosses the finish line wins. Cycling. Let's see what else we have here. Athletics. Athletics is a group of sport activities like sprint running, jumping, and throwing. Athletics. The next one is a rowing sticker. In this sport, rowers propel a boat on water using oars. Rowing. And this is a rugby sticker. Rugby is played by two teams that have to carry the ball to the opponent's end of the field. The ball is oval-shaped. Rugby. Let's see this next one. A skiing sticker. To ski, skiers slide on snow using skis that are long boards fixed on their feet. Skiing. And the last sticker is a scuba diving sticker. Scuba diving is practiced underwater. You use goggles, diving flippers, and a diving tank. Scuba diving. We learned so many sports words today. Shall we recap them? Tennis. Swimming. Basketball. Soccer. Cycling. Athletics. Rowing. Rugby. Skiing. Scuba diving. How amazing! Well, I still have to finish putting the stickers in the second part of the album. Don't miss the next video to learn more sports words. See you soon!
Hello, friends! This is the last verbs video of our series, where we're going to learn lots of action words for the things we do every day. Are you ready? Let's begin! Wash. Ricky is washing his clothes. Wash. Repeat after me. Wash. Wash. Great. Swim. Evie is swimming fast. Swim. Repeat after me. Swim. Swim. Super duper. Learn. This boy is learning the alphabet. Learn. Repeat after me. Learn. Learn. Way to go. Help. Adam is helping this lady. Help. Repeat after me. Help. Help. Brilliant.
Watch. The children are watching a movie. Watch. Repeat after me. Watch. Watch. Amazing. Blow. Chrissy is blowing the candles out. Blow. Repeat after me. Blow. Blow. Exactly right. Open. Kevin is opening the door. Open. Repeat after me. Open. Open. You're doing so well. Close. Sarah is closing the box. Close. Repeat after me. Close. Close. Great job. I had a great time learning all these verbs. Let's recap all of them. Wash. Swim. Learn. Help. Watch. Blow. Open. Close. Fantastic! These were the last verbs, friends. It's been amazing learning them with all of you. See you soon.
Hello, friends. Today we're going to learn a lot of technology words. Are you ready? Pay attention. Computer. The computer is a machine used for a number of things. We can browse the internet, work, or even play video games. Computer. Monitor. The monitor allows us to see images and computer data. Monitor. Mouse. We use the mouse to select items and move the cursor on the screen. Mouse. Keyboard. We use the keyboard to type. Keyboards have all the letter and number keys. Keyboard. Speakers. We play music and sounds through the speakers. I love this song. Speakers. Webcam. We use the webcam to see each other on the screen. Thanks to the webcam, we can make video calls to see our friends and family. Webcam. Microphone. We use the microphone to record our voice so that others can hear us during video calls. Microphone. Laptop. The laptop is a computer you can take anywhere. Also, it has a screen, a mouse, a keyboard, speakers, a webcam, and a microphone, all in one. Laptop. Printer. We use the printer to put on paper text and images from the computer. This is called printing. Printer. Scanner. We use the scanner to pass documents and images from paper to the computer. Scanner. Flash drive. We'll use the flash drive to save files and copy them from one computer to another. It's also called pen drive, flash drive. So many words! Shall we recap them? Computer, monitor, mouse, keyboard, speakers, webcam, microphone, laptop, printer, scanner, flash drive. That's all for today. If you want to keep on learning more words on this topic, don't miss the second video about technology vocabulary. See you soon!
Hello, friends! Today we're going to learn the names of many tools that we use to build and fix all kinds of things. Are you ready? Let's get to work! Saw. We use the saw to cut wood. Saw. Repeat after me. Saw. Saw. Hammer. The hammer hits the plank. Hammer. Repeat after me. Hammer. Hammer. Screw. The screw joins pieces together. Screw. Repeat after me. Screw. Screw. Nail. We use a hammer to hit the nail. Nail. Repeat after me. Nail. Nail. Ladder. The painter is on the ladder. Ladder. Repeat after me. Ladder. Ladder. Bucket. The bucket is filled with cement. Bucket. Repeat after me. Bucket. Bucket. Drill. We use the drill to make a hole in the wall. Drill. Repeat after me. Drill. Drill. Nut. The nut is screwed onto the bolt. Nut. Repeat after me. Nut. Nut. Awl. We use the awl to make holes in the plank. Awl. Repeat after me. all, all. Toolbox. The toolbox is very heavy. Toolbox. Repeat after me. Toolbox. Toolbox. Wow! We've learned so many new words. How about we go over them? Saw. Hammer. Screw. Nail. Ladder. Bucket. Drill. Nut. All. Toolbox. Very good, friends! There are still a few more tools to learn, so don't miss the next video. See you soon!
Hi there! I'm going to teach you what the weather is like. What do you see through the window? That's right, it's the sun! When we can see the sun, we say, it's sunny. Sunny! What do you see now? Aw, there are clouds! When we see many clouds in the sky, we say, it's cloudy. Cloudy! What do you see through the window? The rain! When there are clouds, droplets fall down and we say, it's raining. Rainy! Can you see that through the window? Whoa! It's thunder and lightning! When we see thunder and see lightning coming out of the clouds, we say there's a storm. Stormy! What do you see now? Whoa! There's snowfall! When it's cold and snowflakes fall from the sky, we say it's snowing. Snowy. What do you see through the window? Trees are moving and the wind is blowing heavily. When you see things moving or flying around in the street, that's because it's windy. Windy. Repeat after me. Sunny. Cloudy. Rainy. Stormy. Snowy. Windy. Great job! Class dismissed! What's your favorite weather? See you around!
Hello, friends. Today we're going to visit our school, and we're going to learn many words related to this place. Are you ready to find out more about the school? Let's go for it! The classroom is the place where students learn and do activities. Classroom. The teacher teaches children in school. Thank you, teacher. Teacher. We can read books and learn many things. Book. The alphabet is a set of letters in a fixed order. A, B, C, D, E, alphabet. The desk is the table where pupils study and do their work. Desk. The computer is an electronic device that allows us to look up information and create content and assignments. We love learning using the computer. Computer. We write or draw using the pencil. I love it. Pencil. The pencil case is used to keep some school supplies like the eraser, the pencil, the pen, or the pencil sharpener. Pencil case. The ruler is a tool used to draw straight lines or to measure. Ruler. The clock indicates hours and minutes and tells us when our school day ends. Recess time! Yoo-hoo! Clock. Let's see if you remember any of the words we learned. Who teaches children in school? The teacher. Where do students learn and do classwork? In class. How do we recap the order of letters? With the alphabet. How do we call the table where students do their classwork? The desk. Where do we keep the pencil, the pen, or the eraser? In the pencil case. What do we use to write? The pencil. These have been some words related to school, but there are so many more. Don't miss the second video about school.
Hey friends! Today I'm going to teach you about the colors of fruit. Here we have a banana. Do you know what color a banana is? Yellow. A banana is yellow. I love bananas. And this apple? What color is it? Red. This apple is red. There are also green and yellow ones. And what color is the orange? This is a really easy one. Its name says it all. Orange. The orange is orange. I love orange juice. And here are the grapes. What color are the grapes? Purple. The grapes are purple. There are also green ones. Here we can see a watermelon. How many colors do you see in the watermelon? Green, red, and black. The outside is green. The inside is red, and the seeds are black. Look, a kiwi. What color is the kiwi? Brown and green. The peel is brown, and on the inside, it's green. Kiwis are so delicious. And finally, we have a coconut. What color is the coconut? Brown and white. It's white on the inside and brown on the outside. Let's review. The banana is yellow. The apple is red. The orange is orange. The grapes are purple. The watermelon is green on the outside, red on the inside, and the seeds are black. The kiwi is brown and green. The coconut is white and brown. Great! Today in Vocabulary About the Home, we will learn things about the kitchen. But what happened here? The kitchen is completely empty. We have to fix this. Let's add what's missing. Let's take a look at what we need. The fridge. We put fresh food in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. The sink. We wash dishes in the sink. The stovetop. We cook with pots and pans on the stove. Be careful, it's hot. The oven. We make pizza in the oven. I love it. The table. We eat at the table and we sit in the chair. Remember to sit properly when it's time to eat. The pot. We cook our food in pots. Perfect. Now we need to put everything in its place. Will you help me? The fridge. We are going to put the fridge here. Great. The sink. Let's put the sink on the counter. The stove. The stove will go here to the left. Perfect. The oven. Should we put the oven under the stove? Fantastic. The table. Let's put the table right here in this area. The chair. Finally, let's put the chairs here beside the table. The pot. Let's put the pot on the stovetop. That way I can start getting dinner ready. That's it. We've got the kitchen. Let's review so we don't forget anything. The fridge. The sink. The stovetop. The oven. The table. The chair. The pot. Yay! Great!
Hello, friends. Welcome to our cooking class. Today, we're going to learn all the cooking verbs you need to know to become a great chef. Ready? Here we go. Peel. Peel. Repeat after me. Peel. Super duper. Chop. Chop. Repeat after me. Chop. Brilliant. Fry. Fry. Repeat after me. Fry. Great job. Toast. Toast. Repeat after me. Toast. You're doing so well. Blend. Blend. Repeat after me. Blend. Good work. Heat. Heat. Repeat after me. Heat. Amazing. Cut. Cut. Repeat after me. Cut. Awesome. Weigh. Weigh. Repeat after me. Weigh. Way to go. Boil. Boil. Repeat after me. Boil. Awesome. Roast. Roast. Repeat after me. Roast. Brilliant. We've learned so many new verbs. Let's recap them so we won't forget them, okay? Peel. Chop. Fry. Toast. Blend. Heat. Cut. Weigh. Boil. Roast. Well done, friends. That's all for now. Don't miss out on our next video about cooking verbs. See you soon. Hello, friends. Welcome to the chef's kitchen. He's our great friend. This is our last video where we'll learn about kitchen utensils. Have you watched the other ones? Here comes the third video. Squeezer. We use the squeezer to squeeze juice from fruit like oranges or lemons. Squeezer. Skimmer. We use the skimmer to stir or scoop foods out when we fry them in the fry pan. Skimmer. Colander. We use the colander to strain liquids away or to sift foods. Colander. Grater. We use the grater to shred or grate foods into fine pieces, like cheese, for example, that we add on pasta. Grater. Ice tray. We use an ice tray to make ice cubes. You just need to fill it up with water and put it in the freezer. Ice tray. Kitchen mortar. A kitchen mortar is a container we use to grind or crush foods like garlic or parsley, for example. Kitchen mortar. Kitchen scissors. We use kitchen scissors to cut many foods more easily. Kitchen scissors. Bowl. A bowl is a deep dish used for serving foods. Bowl. Kitchen sink. The sink in the kitchen is where we wash dishes or kitchen utensils. Let's wash all the kitchen utensils we used today. Kitchen sink. Can you remember all the words we learned about electric appliances and kitchen utensils? Let's recap them. Squeezer. Skimmer. Colander. Grater. Ice tray. Kitchen mortar. Kitchen scissors. Bowl. Kitchen sink. Thank you, Chef, for letting us visit your kitchen. We had a great time. See you around.
Hello, friends! Today we're going to learn words that tell us where things are. Our friend Chester will help us. Where is Chester? Chester is in the box. He's in it. The cat is in the box. And now, where is Chester? Chester is in front of the box. He's in the front. The cat is in front of the box. Where is Chester? Chester is next to the box. He's next to it. The cat is next to the box. Where is Chester now? Chester is under the box. He's under it. The cat is under the box. Where is Chester? Chester is on top of the box. He's on top of it. The cat is on top of the box. Where is Chester? Chester is between the boxes. He's between them. The cat is between the boxes. In the box. In front of the box. Next to the box. Under the box. On top of the box. Between the boxes. Let's see how you'll be getting out of there, Chester.
Hello, friends! Today we're going to set the table and learn how we call all the things we need to do that. Are you ready? Here we go! Tablecloth. First, we are going to put the tablecloth on to cover the table. Tablecloth. Plate. The plate is a flat or deep dish in which food is served. Plate. Glass. We use the glass to drink water. Glass. Spoon. The spoon is an eating utensil for liquid foods like soup. We're going to place it to the right of the plate. Spoon. Fork. Fork is an eating utensil. It has pointed parts used for picking up food. We're going to place the fork to the left of the plate. Fork. Knife. The knife is a utensil used for cutting food. It has a handle and a sharp part. Be careful not to cut yourself. We're going to place the knife to the right of the plate, right next to the spoon. Knife. There are still a few things left to finish setting the table. Napkin. The napkin is made of cloth or paper, and it is used for wiping our mouth and cleaning our hands. It is placed to the right of the spoon. Napkin. Mug. A mug is used for having hot drinks like milk, coffee, or tea. Mug. Pitcher. The pitcher is a container used for serving liquids. It has a wide mouth and a handle. The one here is a water pitcher. Pitcher. Tray. The tray is a container used for serving or collecting the various utensils on the table. Tray. Oops, I almost forgot. We can place the bread plate to the left, above the fork. Today we learned how to set the table and all the words and utensils we need to do that. Let's see if you remember some of them. Where do we serve food? In a plate. What do we use to drink? The glass. What do we use to eat the soup? The spoon. What do we use to pick up food? The fork. What do we use to cut food? The knife. What do we use to wipe our mouth and clean our hands? The napkin. Well done. Let's eat. The table is set.
Calamide was a lovely city on the shores of a lake. Its houses were nestled amongst the rocks and the trees, surrounded by waterfall. That day they were celebrating the spring fair. All of the woodland creatures were invited. Fairies, pixies, dwarfs, and elves with pointy ears. They all danced and ate to their heart's content, when suddenly an enormous red dragon, long as a snake, arrived. Help! He's going to attack us!
Run for your lives! Dragons breathe fire! All is lost!
The dragon opened his mouth, but they wouldn't let him speak. The sad dragon turned slowly and left. Beatrice couldn't believe her eyes. She was angry. She was a young and sweet-tempered little pixie. She liked to get to know people before believing what other people said about them. Pixies are small, legendary creatures with large, elongated ears and greenish skin. They take care of the woodland and nature, and are usually great pranksters.
You're not being fair. Everyone in the kingdom is invited to the spring fair. Everyone.
Everyone knows dragons. You can't trust them.
Do you know what everyone says about dwarves? They say they're all grumpy, but the ones I know aren't. Are you?
Beatrice didn't let him answer. Everyone knew that Geoffrey, the dwarf, was a joker and very clever. He was never grumpy. If what people thought about the dwarfs wasn't true, maybe what they thought about the dragons wasn't true either. Dwarfs are supernatural creatures that look like people, but are much smaller. They're extremely intelligent and very clever, so they're great inventors. Beatrice left the fair. She loved the woodland and took care of it, but she wanted to find the dragon. She searched for him in the woods, but couldn't find him. Where could he be? He was humongous. Then she saw his tracks in the mud and followed them. After a while, Beatrice heard some whimpering. She crept over, and there was the dragon. He was trapped in a cage with thick metal bars. He'd fallen into a trap.
Don't be afraid. I'm gonna help you get out of here, and when you're out, you'll come with me to the fair.
Thank you. Everyone runs away from me when they see me. That's why I don't have any friends.
The pixie used a branch to free the dragon. Then, in the distance, they saw a billowing smoke cloud. Calamide was on fire! Dragons are legendary creatures. They are serpentine-shaped with legs and wings to fly. They usually breathe fire.
It's worse than I thought. It's the end of Calamide. This is horrible.
Don't be afraid. I'll put out the fire.
You? But don't dragons breathe fire?
The dragon flew to the lake and fetched a ton of water. He flew back to the fire and blew hard. And no fire or water came out of his mouth. Out popped bubbles. They put out the fire. Fairies are legendary beings, often represented as beautiful women. They have wings they use to fly. They live in the woods and are in close contact with nature. Everyone clapped wildly. They came over to thank the dragon for what he'd done. Calamide was safe thanks to him. I'm sorry we distrusted you. I guess not all dragons are alike.
I won't judge anyone before knowing more about them again.
I'm so happy everything turned out fine. Let's continue with the fair.
They all thought it was a great idea. Music and fun returned to Calamide.
They convinced the dragon to play the saxophone, and children crowded around him. They tickled him, and bubbles came out of his instrument. He was happy to have new friends. Elves are supernatural creatures with pointy ears. They can live for thousands of years or be immortal. They're usually very sprightly and svelte and very intelligent. In this story, we've seen how they threw out the dragon because they thought he breathed fire. This particular dragon breathed bubbles, not fire. Everyone at the fair had judged him without knowing him. It's easy to criticize people and judge them from things we've heard about them. But it's important to act like Beatrice. Since everyone is different, everyone deserves a chance.
Hello, friends! We continue learning school vocabulary with this second video. Pay attention. The notebook is a small book. On its pages we write notes, do activities, or draw. Notebook. We use the markers to draw or color. Wow, this looks great. Marker. We use the eraser to erase what we wrote with the pencil. Eraser. We use scissors to cut. Be careful when you use them in class. Scissors. We use the chalk to write on the blackboard. We can erase it easily. Chalk. We throw paper in the bin. We have so many bins to be able to recycle. Bin. An exam is a test to assess what we learned. Exam. Homework is schoolwork and activities that students do outside school. Homework. The playground is the part of the school where students enjoy recess and other moments of playtime and sports. Playground. Let's see if you remember any of the words we learned. Where do we write our notes and do activities? In the notebook. What can we use to cut something? Scissors. What can we use to draw something? Markers. What can we use to write on the blackboard? Chalk. Where do children play during recess? In the playground. These were some of the words related to school in the classroom, but there are many more. Don't miss the third video about school vocabulary.
Just like every year, thousands of fish had arrived at the Great Barrier Reef. That was where they held the Reef Cup. It was the most important underwater race in the world. Blaze and her friend Bubbles were at the starting line.
It would be really great to win the Reef Cup.
Yeah, we've trained a lot all year long. Standing next to her was Shocks, the electric eel. She had won the last 2 races. Everybody knew she was capable of doing anything it took to win. Overhearing them, she said,
This year, I'm going to win the cup again.
Eels are a fish that are shaped like snakes. They can grow up to 6.5 or 8 feet long and weigh up to 44 pounds. They can discharge electrical shocks if they feel threatened to protect themselves.
Sea turtles are reptiles with flat bodies, a shell,
and extremities in the shape of fins. They live in the open sea, in shallow lagoons, or in coral reefs.
At the start of the race, the fish swam through the coral and seaweed. During the race, they could encounter many dangers: strong currents, moray eels, and fearsome sharks. Blaze and Bubbles swam speedily and moved to the front. Shocks closed in from behind. They saw how she shot a spark at a fish in front of her. Did you see that? They should disqualify her.
They would if they saw it. But she's very clever. Let's keep going. Octopuses are mollusks. Tentacles with lines of suction cups come out of their huge head. They use their tentacles to move around and defend themselves from other animals by shooting ink at them.
Blowfish live in deep water and in coral reefs. They have large spines and can fill up with air and water to make themselves bigger. That way, other animals can't eat them. Blaze and Bubbles came out of a tunnel. They swam rapidly, hoping to avoid any sharks. Then they saw that something was falling from the surface.
Look out! Get out of the way, Bubbles!
It was a white microwave. It had a glass door that opened and closed like a shark's mouth. It had been thrown by somebody who didn't care about polluting the ocean. Bubbles didn't react in time and was trapped inside the appliance. He was very scared to see that he was falling into the deep.
The manta ray is a fish that lives in warm waters around the world. Other fish, looking for protection or to feed off its leftovers, attach to the underside of its body. Did you know that they can jump out of the water like sharks and dolphins?
Dolphins are mammals that live in the water. They are highly social and live in groups of around 20. Did you know that dolphins can make a wide range of sounds?
Coral reefs are communities of living beings with a huge diversity of corals, seaweed species, invertebrates, and fish. Did you know that they're also known as the forests of the sea?
Blaze was in first place. She could win the Reef Cup, but she would never have been able to forgive herself if something happened to her friend. Seeing Shocks, Blaze asked her for help.
Shocks, my friend is in danger. Please, could you help me rescue him? I can't do it alone. And lose the Reef Cup? No way! Good luck with the rescue.
And she swam off. Blaze didn't hesitate and swam towards the microwave. She was afraid for her friend. She hit the glass with her head, but nothing happened. She tried to open the door with an oyster shell, but that didn't work either. All of the fish in the race passed above her, but Blaze didn't care. Finally, she discovered a button, and when she pushed it, the door opened. Bubbles was free. Crabs are invertebrates from the crustacean family that live near or in the water. They have 10 legs they use to swim and move around. Their front legs are shaped like pincers, and they use them to pick up food.
Seahorses are fish that live in warm water and are endangered. Unlike other fish, they swim in a vertical position. Did you know that their name comes from the fact that their head looks like a horse's?
Blaze and Bubbles crossed the finish line in last place, and the crowd cheered. Everyone knew that Blaze had chosen to save her friend instead of winning the race. Right then, a giant octopus announced the name of the winner. Shocks proudly came forward to collect her prize, but nobody cheered for her. We have decided to award a special prize. For her loyalty to her friend, and for her behavior during the race, Blaze will receive the Cup of Sportsmanship. Jellyfish are invertebrate marine animals. They live in warm and tropical waters. Their bodies are gelatinous and shaped like bells, and they have long tentacles. Their tentacles have cells that excrete venom as a defense mechanism.
Starfish are echinoderms. Their bodies are made up of a central piece that 5 arms are connected to. They live on the bottom of the sea in coral reefs or seaweed forests.
Blaze was happy. It was a golden cup, much bigger than the reef cup. She shared it with her friend Bubbles. All of the fish cheered and chanted their names. Shocks, embarrassed, left with her cup. That day, she had learned that in sports, winning isn't everything.
This is the story of Castle Dutch, spooky place with a
scene in Halloween. Spooky Frankenstein has just popped in. He seems nice. What a grin! It's the way out. There's no doubt. Such a dark scene in Halloween. And so our story comes to an end. It's been a blend, hard to contend. Hugo is out, lucky turnout. Such a dark scene in Halloween.
I can't sleep. I'm scared. What are all those noises? Is it something bad?
Don't be afraid, Penny. There are lots of things that make noises and have their own beat and music. Come with us, and we'll show you. In a band, each instrument makes a different sound, and together they make beautiful songs. Look how well our friends play. I like dancing. Look how good I am. I've got rhythm.
Woohoo!
At night, we hear noises that sometimes scare us because we don't know where they come from. Listen to them carefully and discover how good some of them sound.
Penny, can you hear the sound of the waves? They sound so relaxing and their rhythm helps us sleep tight. Kids, come on in. The water's great. Be careful, don't step on the crabs. There are lots of them.
Sometimes that sound you hear at night is a pleasant surprise. It might be your friends getting ready for a party next door. What do you think, Penny? Want to join the rhythm?
Hello, everyone. How do you like my new bike? What is it? Oh, right. I see. Yes, I know. I'm big. In fact, I'm not just big. I'm huge. Enormous. Many would say gigantic. See how many words I've used to describe myself? Big, huge, enormous, gigantic. All 4 words have the same meaning. Do you know how we call words that mean the same or are very similar to other words? We call them synonyms. You can switch one word for the other as often as you like, but you should always make sure to spell them differently, no matter how similar they may be.
Hello, Mr. Hippo. I heard you'd be explaining synonyms today, so I came straight away to listen. Sorry I'm so late. I think I have a question for you. Why do we learn synonyms, Mr. Hippo?
That's easy, my friend. We learn synonyms to express ourselves in more ways than one, and to make our writing more interesting and lively. Like painting a picture in the mind of the reader. Instead of paintbrushes and colors, we use words.
Let me try. So I could say that I'm not just small, I'm so little and tiny. Teeny teeny tiny, actually.
You're really getting the hang of it, aren't you? You described yourself so nicely. Good job, my friend.
Let's play a game. You say a word and I'll give you a synonym, okay?
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Pretty.
Beautiful.
Old.
Ancient.
One more. Happy.
Glad.
Good job, my little friend.
I know what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. Munching on my favorite cheese and practicing my synonyms.
I see you've got big plans. Make sure you remember.
Yeah, I got it. To spell them differently, no matter how similar they are.
And
To use as many synonyms as I can to make my writing lively and fascinating.
that's right. See you soon, friends. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Monchi. This is my family, and today is a special day for us. Would you like to know why? Let's find out.
I'm so nervous, Dad. It's the first time I'm going on a plane and I don't know what to pack. Is it going to be cold or hot in Brazil? I hope we won't miss our flight.
Brazil's in South America, dear. It has a tropical climate and it will be hot. And don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to check in our luggage and pick our plane seats.
A suitcase is an object which we use to keep clothes and personal belongings in while traveling.
The travel guide that Grandpa lent us is great. What's it for? Where is Brazil? I can't see it on the map. We're flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's in the southeast of Brazil, and the travel guide recommends us popular places that we should visit.
A travel guide is a book for tourists with recommendations and important information about places to visit.
It's so great the family's growing. The new baby will soon be here, and Anna and David will have a new brother to play with. When the baby comes home,
The plane is a means of transportation. It's big and heavy. It has wings and engines, and it's used for long-distance traveling. To travel by plane, you need to go to the airport. Planes are considered to be the safest means of transportation.
Finally, we're taking off. The flight attendants explained to you very well how to fasten your seatbelt and how to use the life jacket.
Anna, how are you? Are you enjoying the flight?
Yes, I'm well, Dad. It's just that my ears are clogged because of the altitude. Why does the plane move so much? It feels like a washing machine.
It's turbulence. Air currents that make you feel we move in a bumpy way. Breathe deep. They'll pass right away. Look, Dad, how small houses look from up here. How high do you think we're flying?
Around 10,000 feet, the distance between the ground and the airplane. Would you like to ask the flight attendant if you could go see the cockpit when we land?
A flight attendant is the person who ensures safety and comfort for all passengers during a flight.
We've landed in Rio de Janeiro. I'm so eager to pick up the suitcases and arrive at the hotel so we can all visit the city together. Would you like to know what plans do Anna and her family have? Follow me.
After leaving the suitcases at the hotel, can we go to the beach? Please, Mommy. Grandma told me that Copacabana Beach is very beautiful.
Let's see what the boys say. Your dad wants to visit the Tijuca National Park, which is a huge national reserve, and David wants to go to the Maracanã Stadium. You know he likes football.
Mom, we're hungry. Shall we stop at the food stand to eat something?
Oh, look! They sell tapiocas. Grandpa tried them and he said they taste like pancakes, and that they were so delicious. Would you like one?
What an adventure! I think traveling with your family is awesome. Don't forget to stay close to an adult when you visit new places. Are you up for the next one? Do we count you in?
Learning with Alex at the doctor's.
Alex has to go to the doctor's to get his 10-year-old shot. He's scared, but his mom told him that he has to go to the doctor before he can start getting things ready for his birthday party.
Hi, Dr. Vitamin. I'm here to get my shot because today's my 10th birthday. I'm a little scared. Will it hurt?
Alex takes deep breaths and counts to 10 to calm himself down.
Hi, Alex. Vaccines are really important to prevent diseases. Sit here on the examining table and hold out your arm so I can give you your shot. There you go. That was fast, wasn't it? Now you're vaccinated. Have a wonderful day, Alex. Thank you, Doctor. You've been so nice. It hurt a little, but it was over so quickly I hardly noticed. You go to the hospital when you're sick. Doctors and nurses work there to take care of us. Hospitals also do research and train new doctors. Today is the first day of class after summer break. It's great to see all my friends again. We all wanted to go out for recess. That's when we saw Jimmy was different. Allison, did you see Jimmy's legs were springs? No, I didn't. Well, you're the only one. Did you see everybody making fun of him? Annie and Will laughed at Jimmy because he tripped when he was playing basketball. He couldn't use the slide either. His legs stretched out so much they held him back. Time went by, but some little children still didn't want to play with Jimmy. Will called him legs because of how long they were and because he was clumsy. I felt bad because he was always sad. One day, after school, Lucy and I heard people yelling. A little white kitten couldn't get down from a tree. The youngest kids were afraid it would fall. Jimmy went over to it. He jumped, and the springs in his legs shot him right up like a rocket.
You saved the class's mascot. Thank you so much.
No problem.
The youngest kids were very happy. I was happy for Jimmy because he was happy. But Annie and Will weren't pleased that he was the younger kid's hero. Jimmy was nice and friendly to everyone, but Annie and Will were still mean to him. One day we started to get ready for the year-end show. We were going to put on a Midsummer Night's Dream. When it was time to pick our costumes, we all ran to the trunk. I want the pine tree costume!
The apple tree costume for me.
And I want the sunflower. Jimmy, which one do you want? But it was too late. The only costume left for Jimmy was the cactus, the ugliest of them all. Annie and Will made fun of him and Jimmy started crying. When I saw how badly Jimmy felt, I decided to do something. I went over to Annie and Will. That's enough! It's not right to make fun of him. Would you like it if someone treated you like that? You should be ashamed of yourselves. They looked at each other. They realized that what they had done was wrong.
You're right, Allison. We didn't know we were hurting your feelings, Jimmy. We're sorry. Here, you can have my tree costume.
It's okay. The flowers Lucy put on my cactus costume made it really nice.
No one has made fun of him since. Jimmy was happier and had fun in the play. We had fun together and our parents had a good time. After talking to Will and Annie, they started to respect Jimmy and accept him just the way he was. We should treat others the way we want to be treated.
In this story, we meet Jimmy, the boy with legs made of springs. When he arrives at school, Annie and Will make fun of him because he is clumsy. But not all the kids see Jimmy like that. In the little kids' eyes, he's a hero since he saved their mascot. And that's a very important detail. We all have good and bad points. Everybody. And that's why we should accept other people just the way they are. There will always be people who don't respect others, but they shouldn't get their way. Just like Allison, we can all do something when we see someone else is feeling bad. If we can't do it alone, our parents or teachers can help. You can always call on them.
We've learned so much in just one video. Did you know there are many more videos? Imagine how much you could learn. Subscribe to the Smile and Learn educational channel to learn and have fun at the same time.